going to talk today about SCIFIT's Pro 1000. Interesting to know, this is a product that Life Fitness sales representatives have sold for about 5 years. What we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of the product, the architecture of it, how to get in and out of it, and then we'll go to some finer details as we go forward. First of all, what I want you to understand is this is our entry-level upper body bike. You're also going to find these called upper body ergometers, upper body trainers, so don't be fooled by the different names that this category can grab. One of the things I want you to notice is SCIFIT's signature step-through seating. We make our products extremely easy to get in and out of. The user doesn't have to lift their leg more than 2 inches to enter the product and to access and use it. To make it even easier, in the event that you had to, you could take the seat off the back for wheelchair accessibility. Let me show you how easy that is. So now we've got direct wheelchair access. SCIFIT's always been the most accessible products of any product on the planet, and the Pro 1000 is no exception. To put the seat back on, simply push the levers, slide it back on, and we're off. Okay, so once I'm comfortably seated, one of the things you're going to find out is where do you adjust the body and how do you adjust the body to a proper angle. The good news is comfort can be your guide. Because it's a triple joint movement, there's no real specific angle of adjustment that you have to pay attention to. In most cases, the person, if they can grab the arms and not go to a full extension, can be extremely comfortable in the exercise. What I want you to notice is my back is not going to be reclined against the seat back during the course of exercise. I'm simply going to use the lower lumbar support to allow my body to be in an upright position. The reason I do this is because I want to get some core rotation as I'm exercising. What I really want to try to do is get an incredible upper body exercise from the waist up. So as I begin my exercise, I'm going to notice a couple things. I'm going to be leaning slightly forward. I may want to scoot the seat one notch forward. My back's supported but upright. I'm leaning slightly forward and I begin the movement. Now as you begin to exercise, one of the things you'll notice is the product has the ability to pedal in both directions. I can simply stop, change directions. We call this bi-directional resistance. The reason why this is so important in this product category is because you're using a lot of small muscles. As you use small muscle groups, the user can often fall victim to local fatigue in a very, very rapid time period. The ability to change directions and go backwards allows you to access fresh muscles and will allow the person to exercise for a longer period. One of the things you'll also notice is there's a telescoping handle on the products. In the event I was in a situation where I was either overextended or not getting any core rotation, what I can do is simply pull the yellow popper pin, extend the arms, or reduce the arm length, and that will give me the ability to work in a larger circle. We call this range of movement. So right now I'm actually at the largest range of movement the product offers. You'll notice by the look, my torso is rotating. I'm getting a lot of core work, which is ideal for the product. You'll also notice when I change directions, I'm getting a lot of shoulder work and a lot of core work as well. If I take the unit down to the shortest setting, you'll notice a significant difference in the amount of range I get. Right now, I'm basically using the product with my arms only. Of course, I can still change directions. So that gives you a quick view of what we'd be doing in the normal use. In the event you wanted to get a little fancier or you wanted to add some variety to the exercise, SCIFIT offers the ability to remove the right side crank and reverse its orientation. By simply taking it out, sliding it in the opposite direction, what we've done is we've turned a upper body bicycle, if you will, into a rotary rowing movement. Now I'm actually working in unison, both forward and backwards. What you'll find in this movement is you're going to get a little bit more abdominal and back activity. So it's common for users to change from one direction to the other, add resistance, and move ahead. Very simple product to use. The reason why it's so popular among the Life Fitness sales force is it goes into YMCAs, rec centers, and clubs where they're simply looking for an upper body activity, perhaps a wheelchair accessible product, maybe even for somebody that's got a total or a lower body temporary disability, maybe an ACL repair or something like that. This gives the person the ability to stay in the fitness center, maintain cardiovascular health, get some good upper body strengthening. It's a neat product to use. If you haven't used an upper body ergometer, I recommend you get on it and use it for a couple of minutes. It's really a fun activity. You're typically not going to do 35, 40 minutes on it, but I think you'll enjoy the movement. Hey, we're back again. I wanted to finish up with the Pro 1000 because we just finished a segment on the unit with the standard seat. That's the most popular product for the club environments, YMCAs, rec centers, and so on. In the event you have somebody that wants a little fancier seat, perhaps the ability to work with seniors or a lesser conditioned population, you can also sell the Pro 1000 with the premium seat. Here's what I want you to know about that. The premium seat has a couple different features. Doesn't necessarily mean that you want to sell up to the premium seat in a high-functioning environment. The standard seat in many cases is the perfect product for those individuals, high-use clubs, for example. But if you had a facility that was catering to seniors, for example, you might want a seat that swivels to allow ease of entry. You may also want a feature where the seat can recline and get out of the back. This would allow on this product for the person to be in a much more upright position, or if they were to have to recline for a medical reason, they could lay back a little bit more. The other thing this seat does, which is nice, is it has a height adjustment. In the individual's comfort, you can take lower and raise the seat to access different locations. Now remember, we talked about it earlier, there is no ideal axis of rotation on this. Let comfort be your guide. In general, if half the arc is over the heart of the individual, you're in a pretty good position. We certainly don't want a posture position where the person's looking way up in this case, or if they're looking way down. So as long as they're upright and they're comfortable, you'll have a good exercise experience. So let's go over the seat again. Premium seat, swivel, height adjustment, adjustable recline to 23 degrees, and of course SCIFIT signature wheelchair accessibility. So really you've got multiple models within the SCIFIT family in the Pro 1000, the standard unit and the premium seat.